Kaufman. I'll send it to you in a second. Kaufman, this is our patio furniture. And behind the patio furniture is the wonderful, luscious garden. Notice the flowers on my wife's fence. They're springing real good. Check that out right there. Those nice, beautiful pink flowers. Then I'll back out and I'll show you my little elephant ears going around the tree. Take a look at that. There's a funky, I don't know what it is, silky plant there. Check that out. It's orange. My wife has a hibiscus out here by the barbecue grill. Okay, so as soon as I finish filming this, I'm gonna shoot this over to you. Okay, so I'm walking over here, Kaufman. My daughter got this plant here that I planted inside of a what do you call those things? Those 2-hole bricks, cinder blocks. And yeah, she brought it here and it was just a little bitty sprout from the library inside a Dixie cup, and now it looks like this today. It's amazing. You'll see it. Over here is my corn plant I planted by itself. My wife got upset because she was like, why did you plant that plant all the way out there by itself? It's supposed to be in the garden, not out there. And I said, well, because it's beautiful. And so she got mad, but it stands along the line of the fence all by its lonesome. And I made a canal because we have a slant on our back yard. So down here at the bottom of the corn plant, there's this little trench, and it goes all the way up to this tree. So when I water my elephant ears, the water congregates and goes down this little stream all the way down to Mr. Corn Plant. It's pretty cool. Okay, here's the fern, or whatever this thing is, this furry plant. It feels real cool. I don't know what it is. Okay, now over here in the back of this garden is corn, and it's growing like crazy, and it's standing taller than all of it. Next to it are the tomato plants here. I picked about 20 tomato plants off yesterday and put them in brown bags. Yeah, but if you look in here, there's some tomatoes somewhere around here. There's one right there. And if I come over here and look inside the bush, there's some down here, right there, and other places. There's a little one right there. But okay. Yes, inside this big mess that you see right here, there's a pepper plant, and the tomatoes kind of overtook him. He's right here. There's a pepper plant. Over here are pepper plants. Down here was lettuce, and the lettuce was growing. They're budding. Here is a little bitty. There's a little bitty pepper right there. All of this right here are the collard greens, and they killed my lettuce because the leaves are so big and luscious. They hung over and took all the sun. Now this little vine here growing across, this is cucumber, yes, and it's taken over my garden. Down in here is the broccoli, and it's hidden, but okay, so if I back out, there's the tops of the tomatoes. Here's the serrano peppers, and they're about waist high, but I picked a whole bunch off and I fried them up last night. But there's a bunch of them up in here. Over here is the cucumber. It took over. What did I have in here? I had cilantro in these cages, and the cilantro, my wife loved it so much she always let it bloom, and so as a result I had a flower bush in my garden, so I just threw it out. But the cucumbers didn't have no problem taking the cages. Yeah, you can't even see the cages. It's right here. Then I have a hole where my beans were. But back here are the jalapeno plants. And then next to the jalapeno plants are Mr. Corn plants. And there's about 20 corn plants back there. They're all standing side by side. Yes, sir. But as I back out, you can kind of see the whole thing from a distance. Yes, sir. If I'm still here next year, I'm gonna plant corn all the way around the fence line, like that plant up there against the fence, but I'll have a whole bunch of them that line the whole fence line. But anyway,